Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, welcome to another day in Cataclysm Classic. Hope you are all doing well this marvelous Wednesday. What is new, what is good? Sick AU, Amy, Tanita, Wayne, Sven, Scary Meggie, Guitar Junkie, Talon. Welcome everybody. Alright. Well, inventory looks okay. Let's pop open all these boxes. Clean that up really fast. We need to hit level 80 before we can go quest. We're gonna go do questing in Vashj'ir, and then once we're done with Vashj'ir, we'll go to Deepholm. But we gotta do the hard part first, and the hard part is gonna be finishing up 79 into 80. Because to do that, we are going to have to tank some dungeons. Luckily, we've had a few days off, and I'm feeling refreshed, and I'm excited to push these buttons today. So that really helps. Tor Eric, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I think I could just sell most of this stuff. Maybe we should just pop a couple of these elixirs or whatever they are. Let's see, we got Fortitude. We got Agility. Spirits. Is this gonna... this might go over... oh yeah, we can only have one of each. Okay, I think that's fine. Maybe we could keep the health pots. I mean, a health pot is a health pot, I guess. Alright, let's sell everything else. Alright, the rest of the stuff is ores and whatnot, so we're going to hold on to that. I might actually put the ore in the bank for now. That could be a good idea. Let's pop ourselves into the queue and see what today has in store for us. What kinds of people are we going to meet? What kinds of crazy stuff is going to happen? Esme, happy Wednesday to you and welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see, how much space do I have? I have quite a bit of space. I might want to smelt this just so we can sell it. Is there a blacksmith somewhere up in the trade quarter? Probably not. We're probably going to have to fly back to the Dwarven district. I have mail from the auction house. I can't remember if I put anything up for sale or what that could be. For gold, we are at 2,200 gold, which is not bad. Now, I remember when we got to level 80, we had to drop some gold on level 80 gear. Like gear from the Cataclysm expansion, because without that, we were incredibly underpowered. So we'll have to check that out. We should probably check that out before we hit 80 to have all that stuff ready for us. I'm filling here, so okay, cool. Not sure what happened. Doesn't matter. They must have been having a lot of fun if the tank left right back where he did. That's a weird place to lose a tank. Dustin, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Hope you're doing well. I am gonna wait here for a second. We don't seem to have everybody with us. Okay, well, I was gonna wait. The rogue jumped out. I guess that's fine. The rogue is in stealth. Alright, we have the majority of the group here. I guess I did not need to pull this group. My bad. That was completely unnecessary and maybe a little bit insane. I don't know. Pop one of those potions. Well, there we go. Now everyone's awake at least. Oh, we're not, guys. We're not going that way. Guys, sorry, I misled you. We're not going that way. Yeah. We are going this way. Everybody follow me, please. Everybody follow your tank. Yeah, no, we're going this way. Come on. Let's go, come on. Alright, perfect. Well, there we go. A successful first half a run of the day. Do we need this? Yeah, actually, this is surprisingly an item level upgrade. It's not going to do us a lot of good, but we'll roll on it, and we will win it. Because we are winners, chat. We're winners. Shadow Psycho, good afternoon to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Mastermind, you love the whole Cthulhu style? Yeah, the old gods are basically just rip-offs of Lovecraft's pantheon, so that's why they look all Cthulhu-esque, because straight up rip-offs. It's a rip-off of Cthulhu, you know, and like a Mind Flayer is also obviously just like a Cthulhu-type creature. Alright, that is it for that one. I feel like 2 or 3 more of these and we should be level 80. And then into our favorite zone we will go. I realize we're getting justice points, but it's like such a little amount. We're getting 12 JP per run. I guess it's nice of them to give us something. Let's go smelt this, and then we'll check the auction house and check our mailbox and stuff. There we go. Dante, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Have I ever thought of having more than one kid? I had my son when I was 30, which for me was pretty old because my parents had me when they were 20. So by the time I was 18, my parents were both relatively young. And they both got to go off and start like new lives, you know, because they were young and I was fully grown. So no, having my son at 30, because for a long time in my life, I didn't think I was going to ever have kids. So, you know, I waited. No, I never thought I should have another one because I thought I'm already too old. I'll be lucky if I'm still alive when he's in his 20s. So, no, kids are, I'm probably not the best parent, and I don't need to parent any more children. Guys, I'm noticing that all of these mobs are gray. I don't know if I've ever used the LFD and ended up in an instance where all of the mobs were gray for me. That's gotta be like one of the weirdest things that's ever happened. Why not just not put me in here? You know? Like, why not just not put me here? Did I go too far? I'm thinking about this whole gray mob thing, and I've completely stopped thinking about the run. It's very strange, and it doesn't feel good. Yeah, it doesn't feel very good. It's not lack of players, it's just that for some reason they leave you in all of these on random. You know, they could delist some as you level up. Like when you play through the classic content, you leave dungeons behind, right? You out-level them, they're not in your random list anymore. But for some reason in Northrend, they keep everything in your random list until you hit 80. And it doesn't need to be that way because there's a lot of dungeons. You know, there's not a small number of Northrend 5-mens. They could probably cut out, by the time you're level 79, you shouldn't be getting Utgard and you shouldn't be getting Nexus. If they cut out Utgard and Nexus, I think we would be good. And yeah, they could do that and it wouldn't be an issue. The bigger issue is doing content where I'm not gaining character XP. That's the bigger issue. I would rather wait a little bit longer for a group than end up doing content that I'm literally not benefiting from in any way. I mean, I'll get the bonus XP at the end of the run, but I'm not getting anything for the run itself. I'm not getting anything for the mobs. That's not cool. Just saying. And we don't have a choice, so we just have to deal with it, but it's not cool. It's definitely not a lack of players. we have MoP coming out in like a couple weeks. It's not for a lack of people running dungeons. That's funny. Why am I running a Wrath of the Lich King dungeon? Because I'm trying to hit level 80, and these are the only dungeons that I have access to prior to level 80 and prior to having like a 230 gear score. When we're level 80 and we have a 230 gear score, then we will be able to queue up for regular Cataclysm dungeons. Until then, this is it. And until 80, I can't quest in any of the Cataclysm zones. So here we are, having a wonderful time in Utgard Keep. Deathwing, I can't answer all your questions today, man. I just can't do it. Thanks for being here and hanging out with the stream, but I can't play 20 questions with you again for a third day in a row, buddy. Stick around and you'll figure out what we're doing, and if not, then have a good rest of your day. Now the chat is making fun of you. I'm sorry, man. I didn't ask the chat to make fun of you. Maybe you just need thicker skin. You asked a question. I gave you a complete and very articulate reply. And that led you to ask me another question. And this has been a trend with you across 3 days. There seems to be a trend where you ask me a question. I reply to you to the best of my ability, which is quite a bit. I'm capable of quite a lot. And so I give you the replies, and then it leads to another question. And then the questions don't stop. Even though I've answered the question. That's it. That's all. And like anywhere else in life, if you're in a place and you're not having a good time, you should leave. If you're in a place and you don't like the replies you're getting or not getting, and you don't like how people are treating you, then you have to find somewhere else where you do like it. You know, no one can keep you in a bad situation. To be fair, like, I mean, I've almost kicked you from the channel multiple times in the last few days. I haven't, because I'm trying to be a person in the process of change. And I'm trying to be more understanding, and I'm trying to be more patient. So there's that. But again, man, if you're not having a good time, just find somewhere else to be. It's okay. I won't be offended. Let's just leave the dead healer behind. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the healer rezzed. Whoops. I won't run off. I'll be a good tank. I'm not gonna pull when my healer's on the ground. Sorry, buddy. Where is this? Oh, he's up top. You know what really takes forever, guys? Honestly, and I experienced this on the Priest. For me, the only part of the leveling that felt like it was going to take forever was 84 to 85. I swear to God, the Joyous Journey buff stopped working, and my heirloom buff stopped working on my 2 pieces when I hit, as soon as I hit 84. I swear to God, it wasn't working. I even logged out and logged back in. Because we were getting such little XP from quest and such little XP from dungeons that it just seemed like all of my XP buffs at 84, they all turned off. It still showed it up here, but I swear to God, it wasn't doing anything. 84 to 85, man. I don't know why. It's like 3 levels combined. And that's why the Priest is stuck in Uldum, in the middle of Uldum with no way home, and they are level 84. Because on the Priest, it was so boring, I just couldn't do it. It's crazy. The classic experience. Yeah, the only classic part of Cataclysm leveling is 84 to 85. Yeah, it's rough that that's the only taste of it, you know what I mean? Because it probably isn't that much time, but the problem is, compared to every other level, it's a lot of time. So yeah, like, compared to, like, 59 to 60, it's probably nothing. Like, 59 to 60 in vanilla era, that took a long time. But compared to, like, any other level, even in the 80s, it's like 3 times as long. It's kind of nuts. John, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
Shockwave.
All right, two more runs, it looks like. It's right, it's got to be about 2 more runs. We will get level 80, and then we can do some questing. You know, that's what I really would like to just break some things up with some questing. Did we get all of this smelted? Yes, we did. Adamantite, I don't remember if the adamantite sold or not, but let's go ahead and take care of that as well while we're here. Ashley, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Oh, there's an auction house right nearby. I don't have to go anywhere because there's an auction house and there's a mailbox. Ooh. Oh, guys, we didn't sell anything. Oh, God, I hate it when that happens. Like 50 or 60 bars that we didn't sell, and I marked them down. This is what happens to me a lot. Like, I see, like, stuff's listed at a decent price. I sell it for less, and then I don't sell it. I don't know, like, if I'm not putting stuff up at the right time, or if I'm not putting stuff up on the right day, or what's happening. Oh, look at this. This took a huge dip. That's what happened. Okay, at least we're not doing that anymore, because yeah, that took a huge dip. They were selling for like 6 or 7, now they're selling for 3. I want to get rid of these. Can we get rid of these? I'm just going to put these up for 250. I just don't want to keep getting them back. It's so depressing to get stuff back that you've put on the auction house. Well, let's just get rid of them. These are up. Now these are the sellers. Now we're selling adamantite bars for 9, almost 10 gold each. Okay. Oh, we had 24 of those. That's actually going to make us a bit of money. If we sell them, you know, which the odds are that the market will crash underneath us and they won't sell it all. That's very likely. All right. What else did I have in my mailbox? Right on. Cool, cool, cool. Empathic Nightwalker, thank you for the transmog stuff. I appreciate it. I can pull that out later and get it into my library. Come on, DPS. Don't go AFK when your Q pops. You'll have to wait 12 more minutes. Again, another run that we really don't need to be in at level 79. Oh yeah, 2 more words. Look at that. We're actually getting kill XP for these guys. And I forgot I have arrested XP since we spent a couple of days away from the character. So yeah, we might level after this run thanks to the rested XP. We will find out. And there we go. That is level 80.
Watch your step.
So the rolling system is need over greed. There's two options, technically three options. You can pass, which means you don't roll at all. You can need on it, which means, well, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. You need it. Typically this is done if it's your main spec. If you're gonna wear the piece of gear right now, you're gonna roll need on it. If you're not gonna wear the gear, you don't care about the gear is not for you, you can just click greed. So it's need before greed. It'll roll off any needs first. The highest need roll wins. If nobody needs on it, it'll roll off the greed rolls, and then the highest greed roll wins. And that's how the loot works in Cataclysm era. Martin, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Are we hitting 85 today? Absolutely not. 84 to 85 itself is going to take an entire day. We might get a couple levels today. but there's like, it's basically impossible that I would ever hit 85 today. I would probably have to play for 15 hours straight to hit 85 today. And I don't do that. Okay, yeah, quest accepted. Okay, keep popping up for us. Okay, we're good. Okay, no, we're not good. Let's try to abandon some of our other quests. This is great. This is great. I'll just click OK this time and see what happens. Oh, I love that this bug happens every time we get a character to 80. It's so great. Balls of lightning we can drop. And Gundrak. Okay. Personal summons. Before we do anything else, we gotta do some shopping at the auction house. We have to see if we can get ourselves into some decent quality gear. So I think we're just looking for like straight up level 80. Right? Is the pre-cata gear, is it 78 or is it 80? I think it's 80. Let's do 78 to 80. We're not looking at weapons. Okay. So we can't replace the helmet or the cloak. The helmet and the cloak are heirloom. We're gonna wear those for a while yet. Everything else we can replace, we're looking for item level 283. Apparently this stuff is going to be incredibly expensive from the looks of it. We want to get as many pieces as we can because we want to get our gear score up. So we're going to spend some money. It's a one-time purchase, but it is going to be costly. But at least we made the money on this character to be able to afford this. Because on other characters, I had to fund it from, like, my main. Oh, that's not what we want. That's 180. We want 289 of the bear. Here we go. Alright, so that takes care of the core pieces. You know what, though? We might need a helmet and a cloak just to have in our inventory. Just to boost our item level up. If we want to queue up for anything while we level. What can we find that's cheap? There we go. And then what about things like trinkets and rings? Let's look at rings. Damien Luck, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thanks for being here today. So we're good there. Let's check trinkets. Ooh. I mean, this is, oh, that requires engineering. We can't even use it. Yeah, we're not gonna be getting trinkets. We're gonna have to find trinkets from quests and hope we can do it that way. Because yeah, here's a neck piece. So we're good on a lot of things. A weapon and shield, we probably could look at that. Let's see. We're kind of running low on funds. Let's look at one-handed swords. Okay, these are not awful. They're still pretty expensive. And then we want to look at shields. Here we go. Okay, I don't know if that'll get us the gear score we need to get into any dungeons, especially missing out on the 2 trinket slots, but we'll see. It's gonna be a huge power boost. If nothing else, we should be well prepared to go into the Cata content not feeling weak. Kieran T, yes, I've had to do this on my alts. Like, I've had to do this on every character, basically. As soon as I hit 80, I go to the auction house and I buy a bunch of loot. If I tried waiting for quest loot, but quest loot comes, like, so slowly, and you don't always get what you need. And I feel like if you wait for quest loot, you're going to be level 83 before you can even queue up for normal dungeons. It's really painful. But as you saw, it costs about... I mean, it can cost anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 gold to do what we just did, and you're still going to come away without trinkets. So we need to keep the heirloom stuff on. Yeah, so that's everything we can do. Our trinkets are very, very bad. Our relic is very, very bad. Everything else is good. Maybe we could find a relic? Other than that, I guess we're waiting on like a dungeon drop for a relic. Yeah, the heirloom gear is level 1. I bought a cloak and a helmet. So as long as we have a cloak and a helmet in our inventory, it's gonna look at this. Because when we go to queue up, it's gonna look at, oh look, we're already good. Yeah, we're already good for random Cata runs. So whatever we needed, we already have it. But let's see if we can find a relic. And that's not too expensive. No items found. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Then we won't worry about it. We'll just get one whenever we get one, I suppose. You heard a rumor that there's trinket rewards in Vashj'ir questing. That's awesome. That'd be great, because yeah, we're gonna go do Vashj'ir. Yep. And we will we'll get going, we'll get questing before we bother queuing up for anything. I'm not gonna spam the Cataclysm dungeons. We are gonna do some questing, and every once in a while we'll break it up with a dungeon just to keep things fresh. So I'm gonna park it here for a second. I have to bio, and then we'll get going. Alright, we are ready to go. CNET, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you are doing well today. What's going on? What's new? What's good? Talon, there's cheap relics in the auction house. Maybe they're higher level. I did 78 to 80 and I didn't see any results. So maybe there's some good ones past level 80. He wants us to look into the water. Okay.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold.
And skip. Okay. There we go. What are we doing here? Ride the mercenary ship to battle. The mercenary ship, okay. Am I waiting for the boat? Is that what they want me to do? Or is there like a guy that'll teleport me? Dockmaster. Okay, I can't interact with the Dockmaster, so I am gonna assume that maybe I have to wait for a physical boat. I like that my dwarf lady can't see over the top of the bird. Like, how does she pilot this thing? Does it just kind of pilot itself? I guess she doesn't need to see necessarily. Any thought on the boat, guys? Am I looking at a long wait? Am I looking at a boat that's bugged out that's never gonna come? Am I looking at having to go back and use a portal somewhere that I didn't see? Like, what do we think about this? I have not done this quest. I have never done Alliance Vashj'ir, so I don't know if this works or what. So, Highjaw? Wait, is this the boat? It looks like a mercenary-esque boat. They're not flying an Alliance banner. They're flying almost pirate colors. This has got to be it. Oh, wait, let's see. Yeah, this is it, right? I think this has got to be the... Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Alright, so the boat works. It just takes a long time. Oh, look at all these chaps. They lined up. We'll file in behind them. I think these dudes are all dead. Or soon to be dead. They said it was a mercenary boat. Yeah. Basically, we're probably just like paying the master of the ship so our dudes can go on it. Why have a sea monster destroy a perfectly good Alliance vessel when we could just rent a pirate vessel and then get their ship wrecked? This way there's no negative impact on the Alliance fleet. We'd probably just lose a couple red shirts. Adara is here. Adara, you're a character. You're like a character in like, what, the Rogue quest line? Or maybe somewhere in Westfall? Where do I know you from? So she's probably not gonna die. Some of these guys are dead. Bud? I mean, Bud's probably gonna live forever. There's also like 3 or 4 of Bud. Apparently Bud is halfway in the Matrix and half out of the Matrix. And then Captain Taylor, I don't remember. I think Captain Taylor lives, so he's probably safe. Oh, okay. I think this dude just jumped in. I don't know why. Oh, Bud jumped in, except he didn't jump in, guys, because there's a Bud still here. I guess they didn't notice this Bud still hanging out. One of his copies, I guess, jumped into the water. This is already very buggy. I don't think it was always buggy. I think some of this bugginess is a classic thing. Is there voice acting for this and I just have my voice acting off? Is that what's happening? Oh, dialogue.
Hellscream has sent his best to take this island.
Oh.
We shall see to it that none return home. Today, Hellscream shall learn the lesson that Thrall failed to teach him.
All right.
Stormwind.
Apparently there's voice acting. I've just had my dialogue off for like the last
Now,
6 characters I've played.
Soon will be ashore.
Now, was it great voice acting? No. But it was voice acting. So, you know, that's all that matters. CNET, you wonder if you can group with me at 85? Like, if you're 85 and I'm 80? I mean, probably. I don't see why not. I don't know. We're gonna be doing dungeons sporadically. I'm not farming them. I'm gonna try to like break things up. Okay, we got more people going into the water. I can't tell. They're supposed to be like being pulled into the water by tentacles or something, right? It looks like they're just jumping in. Okay, there's a tentacle. Okay, more screaming. That's always good. They're just like they're just jumping in. They're like, it's supposed to be like the tentacles grabbing them or something, but it looks like they're all just throwing themselves off the boat for no good reason at all. It looks really, really silly. Alright, and there we are. Just having a nice underwater nap. A little nappy nap. Oh, no voice acting for this guy. Here, let me go here. I will turn on like creature messages and stuff like that if you guys want to read any of it. Because they don't all have voice acting. This guy's like a main character in the zone. He has no voice acting. And I'm pretty sure he's a main character whether you're Horde or Alliance. I don't think it matters. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it does matter. But either way. No VO for him. Iranok in the Briny Cutter wants you to bring him 3 saltwater starfish and a conch shell from the Seafarer's Tomb. Okay, so we're making an underwater breathing potion. Or something like that. That is not the way. Here we go. Maximilian, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here and for hanging out with us. Quest complete, okay. Pay it forward. Use the enchanted conch shell to rescue 6 drowning soldiers. Seen that right on, man. I'll let you know when we're gonna queue up. Try to give you some heads up time. Once more with Ealing. Once more with Ealing. I get it. Kill 8 of any eel in the kelp forest. It's like once more with feeling, but instead of feeling, they took away the F. Very clever, Blizz. Your cleverness never ceases to amaze me. You don't know how to eel about that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The next person to drop an eel pun gets banned. Is he kidding? I can't tell. I have the eeling that you can't tell if I'm joking or not. It's a good place for you to be. Oh my god. Yes. Good, good. You know what the problem is with this zone? This zone requires you to often look up. And everybody knows that real gamers never look up. Nobody looks up. Even in real life, people rarely look above their eye line. And that's the real problem. This zone requires more spatial awareness than any other zone in the game. Because stuff, it's not only that stuff could be to the left, right, front, or back of you, but it could be above you, it could be below you, it could be slightly off over this way, it could be hiding in the kelp over here, like it could be anywhere. And that's what makes this, like, I guess, like, more mentally challenging. Is now I have to deal with this, like, this completely, like, three-dimensional space where mobs can be up or down and objectives can be up or down. Like, I think that's what makes it less appealing to me. Is my brain has to do more work, basically. My brain wants to do as little work as it has to enjoy a video game, and this zone makes my brain work harder than other zones, and so therefore my lizard brain does not like this zone very much. Pretty sure that's what's happening. I also have pretty bad depth perception when it comes to being underwater in this game, and I have a really hard time telling at a glance if I'm, like, standing close enough to the mob, if I'm too far away. Like, for whatever reason, my depth perception in the game when it comes to underwater stuff is very bad. Alright, so the eels are taken care of. Let's go turn this one in. Speak with Captain Taylor. There he is. Yeah, see, Captain Taylor made it.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
He seems fine. There's some of the guys are alive. Slay 8 Zintajar Raiders.
Careful. For the Alliance.
And collect 8 succulent crab meat from Spitclaw Skitterers.
Light bless you.
Of course.
Be careful.
Kill things, collect food. That's all we know. Amy, the rain is getting intense. Oh, lovely. Let me know if the street starts to flood, okay? Because if the street starts to flood, the basement's next. And since I'm in the basement, that's going to be important information for me to know ahead of time. Yeah, I saw that we were supposed to get some rain for the next few hours, but it was hard to tell, like, how much rain or how severe it was going to be. Yeah, I'd say just keep an eye on the street. As long as the street drains don't back up, we should be fine. Typically they don't back up until we're later into summer and like all the roots and stuff have grown, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be okay. What is this rain you speak of? Yeah. It's something that everyone has to deal with who doesn't live in San Francisco. The most temperate, mild, chill place on the planet, and also one of the most expensive to live in. It's what the rest of us mortals have to deal with, Talon. Yeah, it's a life-destroying physical force that can literally ruin lives. It sucks. I actually hate rain. I used to be okay with rain, and then the basement flooded a couple times. And now I have like PTSD. Like anytime I hear rain, I get super anxious, and like it's bad. So I'm like down. I can hear the rain pattering on my the window behind me, and I'm just trying to ignore it. And then my wife's like, "The rain's getting really bad," and I'm like, "Oh great, let me spin up and do a full-blown panic attack." Better get the shop vac ready so I can spend the next 8 hours siphoning water out of my flooded basement. $4,000 for a one bed, one bath is not bad. Dude, I mean, we live different lives, so it's fine. People are all different. Keep in mind, I won't tell you how much I pay for rent and that I can barely afford that. I also won't tell you what 4,000 could get you in a normal place. Everything's a choice. Everything's a trade-off. I must be rich as fuck. You're a streamer. All streamers drive Lambos. That's right, Vermius. That's right, absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely right. I must be. Mm-hmm. That's how it works. Everyone knows this. I can stop killing these guys whenever. Apparently I'm done with the kill quest. It was only 8 Naga. I think I killed many more than that. Let's turn this one in. Hey Amy, make sure you tell James that he should scream at Fortnite more for me. Tell him I can't quite hear him over the sound of the game, the rain, and the fan outside my office, and that if he could scream at Fortnite more, I would really appreciate it.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance. Life bless you. Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
Nothing is worse than being attacked from behind until you're being attacked from behind and from above. Then it gets worse. We need to find Stormwind Seal equipment, 6 of them, but then we also need breastplates, helms, spears, and shields. Okay, so some of this we're picking up off the ground, and then maybe some of it is coming off of these giblins. The little giblins. They're not giblins, Robert. They're gilblins. The giblins. I'm calling them giblins. And I'm going to omit the first L because it's easier for me to pronounce. They are giblins now. CNET, I do remember. Yeah, we talked about that the other day. We're looking for blue chest. I haven't been seeing any blue chests, so I don't really know what they expect here. We'll just keep swimming back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and then eventually I will probably move on and maybe we'll go to Highjaw. These quests are already super fun, just like I remember them. Alright, we got all the breastplates, all the other stuff that we need. We're still looking for these blue and silver boxes. We need 3 more of them, and apparently according to Questie, there's only a handful that spawn anywhere. And according to my real life experience, there aren't any right now. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 15 more minutes. And if I, well, there we go. I'll give it 15 more minutes after the dungeon. But yeah, if I spend 15 more minutes here and we don't get this quest done, I'm gonna go to Highjaw. I don't have any interest in swimming in circles for 30 minutes at a time. Looking for stuff that either not enough of it has spawned, or maybe the quest tracking on the map is just not correct. I don't know what the problem is exactly. It could just be that there's other people here and they're picking up all the crates before we see them. But whatever the problem is, it's a problem, and I don't really want to deal with it. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit more time, and then I'll just go to Highjaw where I know the quest and their stupid little nuances. Oh, there's one. Too bad we went into the dungeon. Alright, let's grab the quest, even though we know the quest is going to be broken, so we're only going to be able to do the quest 1 quest at a time, which means we'll have to do this run about 7 times to actually complete the full quest chain. So yeah, there we go, but at least we got the first one.
Drogon not gonna be happy about this. Stand still, from I'll crack your skulls. Raz, smash!
So the quests in here are meant to pop up one after another when you reach certain thresholds in the dungeon. So we got the first quest, we turned it in automatically to the pop-up, and now for the quest chain to actually be able to continue, they're supposed to pop up automatically once we reach certain points in the dungeon. The problem is, and the way that it's broken, is that that doesn't often happen. Oftentimes what'll happen is we don't get any more quests after this point, and we won't get the next quest for the next boss until the next time that we come into the dungeon. That's how it's worked for us on 2 other characters, so if something works differently on this character, I would be very happy to see us get the pop-up, get the quest, and actually be able to do it. We have the helmet on, so like maybe this is a good sign that maybe it'll work for us, but it hasn't on 2 previous characters, so there's that. That's just actual experience. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will work for us. Right here, it's supposed to pop up our next quest. Very nice. Did we get it, though? Yes, we did get it. Okay. This time, miraculously, it seems to be working fine. I don't like leaving these guys up during the boss fight. Just seems like a problem that could come up that we can just take care of now. I rolled high on my luck today. I'll let you know if it ever starts to feel that way.
You will suffer for this interruption.
Interrupt.
this! Smash!
Need assistance? Off and away. You have a great day now.
Martin, thank you so much for the membership, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here today and hanging out with us.
Bodies to test my armaments upon!
Yeah, surprisingly, nobody's presented that workaround before. That was nice. I gotta pull this guy into the fire. We're not gonna kill him if I don't pull him in the fire. Alright, out of the fire.
Stack high.
Alright, back into the fire.
Stack high.
Good. Okay, apparently I have no fucking idea how to tank this anymore. Maybe he was in the fire for too long the first time. Maybe I should just clip him in for a couple of spurts and go from there. I don't know. Eric, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here today. Whatever, we got him. He's dead. Moving on. Now, I have to go back and turn this one in too, right? I'm assuming we have to do the same thing if we want to get the next quest. Although it doesn't... well, let's just go check. Let's just go take a look. Yeah, okay.
Hi, you're a tall one. Be seeing you. Can I help you? You have a great day now.
There we go. Did the palette cleanser work? Yeah. I was getting really burnt out of just running back-to-back dungeons, so... That being said, I will probably play the Paladin today. We'll get as many levels as we can today, and then tomorrow we'll probably be back in Classic Era, and I just might do every other day. I might do every other day until the pre-patch comes out, and then we'll probably focus a little bit on the Monk. If we're having fun on the Monk, and if we're not liking the Monk, and then I'll probably just go back to every other day. Until the actual expansion comes out and we're doing the new content. Will the monk be Pandaren? Absolutely. Female Pandaren just to drive people absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm glad the hunter decided that we were going to pull the ads and the boss. That was very nice of them to make that decision for me, because I was not going to pull all this stuff together. I was going to pull it separately because we've been having kind of a tough time. But, you know, executive decision made by the fucking hunter. Huntard, exactly. Exactly. Nice. Nick says, guess we're getting really close to going back and playing Anniversary on the stream.
Smash!
I mean, I can't really go play Anniversary every single time I run into an asshole. Because if I do that, then I might as well just stay in Anniversary, and I might as well just, like, never come back to this version of the game. Because, guys, let's face it, we're gonna run into plenty of assholes. And like, sometimes people are gonna run into me, and they're gonna think I'm the asshole, and they're not wrong. And it's just gonna happen. And if I'm gonna go back to vanilla every time somebody's an asshole, then I probably shouldn't even be playing this game to begin with. You know what I mean? And I don't think we're there yet. I mean, this is a better relic than what I have. I'm gonna roll on it.
Hey, off and away.
Huntard's name was Zach R. Dude spends his whole life watching Asmongold's channel. No fucking wonder he's a jerk. No offense to Asmon. He's fine, but a lot of his fans are not. And he'd probably be the first to admit that.
Be seeing you.
And not all hunters are idiots. That's true. I mean, they're not idiots, but damn, so many of them are. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, they're not all idiots, obviously. They can't. Nothing's 100% in life, but so many of them are bad. And they all have, like, an inflated opinion of their own abilities. Maybe that comes with, like, never getting struck by a mob. You never get struck by a mob yourself. Maybe you just have, like, inflated thoughts about how good you are. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't care. Dude could have been any class. He was still a dick. Alright, we got a couple of pieces. We got the 308 chest. We got, I got this cloak. I didn't really need the cloak. Mastery and parry, I guess, is maybe better. Well, I mean, it's parry or dodge. I don't really know what, I guess, like, mastery and parry is probably better for me than the dodge, so maybe we'll go with that one. And apparently I did not win the relic. I mean, it wasn't the best relic for us, but it was 100 stamina that we don't currently have, so I mean, it would have been nice. It's the pet that makes him feel safe. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Who cares? Let's... I'm not gonna queue back up. I'm probably gonna go to high jaw, guys. I mean, oh wait, let's... Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to high jaw. There's one objective. Unless we find these objectives really, really fast, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna go somewhere else. Literally, we have to find one more chest. Here we go. We can move on. Life can move forward now. We're gonna keep trying. If we can even get a couple levels here, it would help.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
I have to defend the briny cutter. Okay, so we just have to survive a little event here. Looks like the event is going to initiate itself. Alright, oh no, not another wave. How many of these guys do they want me to kill? I just feel like I'm carrying the whole team here. I just wish I could see a little bit more effort from some of these other guys. Alright, we got. Straight up kidnapped. Dwarf napped. I'm glad the Naga, it's like the Naga wasn't looking up. He just swam right at three of them, seemed surprised for a minute that they were there, and then took like 3 flame lashes to the face. Like, I guess he wasn't like looking ahead. Like, of all the directions that Naga could have taken us, he flew right at the 3 guys who were waiting to yeet him. Makes sense. I guess no one ever said the Naga were very smart. Use Mona's bat stick on a speckled sea turtle and ride it back to her. Perfect. Oh, here's Adara. Let's see. Investigate Smuggler's Scar in the Keplar Forest, then signal Adara that it's safe to enter. Alright, I guess maybe we should go back and let the lady know that the turtle got eaten right from under us. Such a cute little turtle, just completely crushed out of existence by the jaws of a vicious predator. Totally unexpected.
The winds guide you. Walk with me, Earth.
Tie off the seahorse lure. Subdue an abyssal seahorse. Okay. Okay, sure. Right. Obviously. Colin, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Hope you're doing well.
How may I aid you? Winds be at your back.
Mr. Santa, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We have to signal for Adara. What am I doing to signal? Is this an item that I'm... Oh no, we just come float out here and we automatically signal her and she comes swooping in very, very quickly. All right. And now we have a turn-in.
Good day to you. Have a good one. See you around.
Find Samir and Mac.
See you later. Hello.
Shane, I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. If we don't see you again, have a good rest of your day.
Safe travels. See you later. See you around. Safe travels. Have a good one.
Adara wants you to recover 6 Adara's keepsakes.
See you around. See you later.
Adara wants you to bring her 4 clack snap tails.
Safe travels.
This girl is very needy.
For the Alliance.
Get a keg of gunpowder from Bud's Dig.
See you later.
After Vashj'ir Deep Home, that's the plan. We're gonna try. We found a treasure map. Treasure map begins a quest. The Horde's Horde. You must defeat Akasha to obtain the Horde chest key, which you must then use to open the sunken Horde chest. A crumpled treasure map. Obtain the corroded key from Kiklack to unlock the half-buried footlocker in the Kelpthar forest. Cool. Cool, more stuff to do. Here's the keg of gunpowder. Time of the end. You thought I was not gonna do MoP. I don't know when you think I said that, man, but doing MoP's always been the plan. I never said I am not gonna play MoP at all. No, I never said that. I don't even think I said anything resembling that at any point in time. Thanks for being here, though. I appreciate it. And how many weeks and weeks have we been doing MoP prep? The other thing is, like, who cares? Maybe one time I did say that, which I didn't, but let's just imagine a false reality where one time I said, I'm not playing MoP, I hate MoP, it's the worst thing ever. I would rather mop a floor than play MoP. Let's imagine that at some point I said that. And let's imagine that at a later point in time I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna play MoP. Who the fuck cares? But yeah, for the record, you're lying, and I never said that. Or anything like it. For the record. For the record, whatever you heard, the statement you made was wrong. But even if it was right, it wouldn't matter. It would still be okay that I'm here doing what I'm doing. Because shockingly, and I know this is shocking for people that spend a lot of time on the internet, but shockingly, in real life, people can change. Oh no! Oh, the poor turtle! Oh, you poor, cute little turtle. I'm just gonna have to murder you now. I didn't intend to hit you with my AoE. But now that you're here, now you're turtle meat. They purposely made them look really cute so you feel bad when you kill them. I don't feel too bad. So we got all the keepsakes, we need 2 more tails. And we gotta find the Horde chest key, and we gotta find the corroded key. I'm assuming that stuff will be marked on the map as soon as we clear up the other quest markers. I didn't put the smackdown at all. I don't put the smackdown. I just explain basic things to people who misunderstand. Sometimes people just don't understand. And so all I try to do is explain reality to them. Alright, that is 4 out of 4. Looks like the corroded chest key is over this way. My coffee's gone. We have a coffee break just like very, very imminent. We're looking for this guy right here, Akasha. Right now they are dead. I am assuming they're going to respawn. I feel like we also get another quest. Here's the named mob. I feel like we get another quest to come out here and kill the little ones. Although, you know, I could be making that up. Explaining things to people who don't understand is the modern Sisyphean punishment. It feels like that sometimes. Like, in the back of your mind, you know it doesn't matter, right? Like, when someone is, like, completely wrong, they're just, like, blatantly, just completely off base, you know that it's either intentional, or there is an inability to learn. And it's already there, whatever it is. So it's either they're doing it intentionally, they know they're dumb, they know they're wrong, and they don't care. Or there's, at this point in their life, there's some kind of like inability to absorb or learn from like reality. So like in the back of your mind, you know, like explaining stuff is pointless. And that you'd be better off saving your words. But you know, sometimes I just can't help myself. When someone says something so completely wrong, it's hard for me just to like let it slide and let it sit there, and people start to learn that about you and they take advantage of it to get reactions out of you. And that's okay too. It's all content.
Hey there. Have a good one. See you around. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you later.
I thought we grabbed an item from that quest. And for some reason I thought maybe the item was a trinket. But now I don't see it in my inventory. Okay, what else?
Greetings. Have a good one. See you around.
Excellent. Oh, more quests popped up.
How are you? See you around.
Kill 4 brine scale serpents at Gorok's Lament.
Safe travels.
What can I do for you?
And collect 5 sunken cargo in the Kelpthar forest.
See you around.
Okay. Are you a vendor? You are a vendor. Look at that. How lovely. Oh, there it is. That was a trinket. I did loot it. Critical strike and melee attacks grant 17 strength. Very cool. Yeah, we definitely need that. Let's put that right there. That's going to be a big boost for us. We want to keep a hold of that for our overall item level. So let's not sell that guy. Let's sell this other cloak instead. And then let's just go ahead and sell everything that we don't need. I mean, this relic is so much better. I'm just going to equip the relic, even though it's not really a tanking relic. It's a lot better than the item level 51 relic that we currently have equipped. So yeah, let's go with that. All this stuff can go. I think the shield can go. It's an intellect shield. The chest can go. We have a good one. This cloak can go because we have one stashed away. Old trinket can go. Old rings can go. Old neck can go. All this stuff can go. All this is old loot from Wrath of the Lich King stuff. We can just get rid of all of it. We can vendor everything up here. I don't care about any of it. What I care about now is a clean inventory that looks nice. There we go. Voila, as they say. Okay, guys, with that, I have to go get some more coffee. My coffee's gone. I'm sad. I need coffee to do this zone, so I'm gonna go get some more, grab a quick snack. I will be right back. All right. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, the fire. I don't know what's wrong with this fire. Something's not quite right with it. All right. Let's move on. Umbreon fan, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. We are looking for sunken cargo, which is supposed to be around here somewhere. So far haven't seen any of it. Oh wait, nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're floating crates. So they're not on the bottom of the seafloor, which is where I expected them. They are in fact just kind of floating. And then Bud has a quest. Oh, the insanity. That's exactly how I feel playing Cataclysm. Oh, the insanity. This basically sums up my experience today. Collect 50 pilfered cannonballs from the Gerboggle's Ledge and from Giblin Hoarders.
Safe travels.
Alright. Maybe we should go turn in these other quests first.
You need something? Have a good one. See you later.
Good day to you. Have a good one. See you around.
We found a broken bottle. A desperate plea. Take the soggy note to Uranok at Shallow's End. Which is not this place. Use Ironok's scrying orb to view the location of Deep Mist Grotto. Alright. Wait a minute, how many of these do we need? Apparently I can't look at the quest right now. 50, okay. We have a couple of items that begin quest. We have a waterlogged journal. You must slay the Orca Blackfin to retrieve Gilblin's map. And then Lady Lala's medallion. Collect 5 medallion fragments from Giblin collectors. Combine them to create the medallion. Yep, we are still here. I mean, you know, the way I'm thinking about it, besides familiarity, all of the Cata zones are basically the same to me. I don't really like any of them. I haven't been to Twilight Highlands. I might like Twilight Highlands. The jury's still out. But yeah, like, there's really no reason to go anywhere else. I mean, I know the quest in Highjaw a little bit better than the quest here, obviously. We've done them more recently, but as far as, like, enjoying the zone, it's going to be the same no matter where I go. Because I basically just feel kind of the same way about all the Cata zones. Oh yeah, the MoP zones are a million times better. You know, because they had the full amount of time to work on like 5 or 6 zones. Instead of having to make 5 or 6 new zones and redesign every single zone in the game. Yeah, the MoP zones are a million times better. You can tell they had time, you can tell they had the bandwidth to make them good. And so the MoP zones are really great to quest in. They're aesthetically pleasing, the music is amazing, the questing feels good. This is an example of just not having enough time, of trying to tackle too much and do too much within one expansion. What are we looking for here? We're looking for some kind of map. I don't know. This says that we have to loot it off somebody. I feel like we've killed everybody around here. Okay, I'll read it again. I don't really want to. Slay Orca. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a giant orca. The game seems to think it should be right around here somewhere, but I don't see an orca. Maybe he's on a patrol. Okay, lovely. He could literally be anywhere. I'm not gonna worry about this quest right now. The mob could literally be anywhere, so if we come across him, great. If we don't come across him, oh well. I don't know. Midnight is coming this summer. Am I looking forward to it? No, I'm not. I don't care about retail. I'll care about retail again once the World Soul Saga's over. Until then, I'm going to let them do their thing. They can go ahead and cook with what they're doing, and they can enjoy whatever they're doing, and then when the World Soul Saga is over, I will check the game out then and see what comes next.
What can I do for you? Be careful. Go with honor.
But yeah, I'm done getting excited for retail expansions. I don't care. It's not a game that's made for me anymore. It's a game that's made for other people. So I will let other people who enjoy the game get excited about it, and I will just avoid it. Alright, we've assembled the crew. Debriefing. Speak to Private Pollard and learn about his ordeal.
Light be with you.
Midnight won't be released until spring 2026. Perfect. That's right in time for them to push TBC back another couple of seasons. Yep, TBC was supposed to come out spring of 2026. So if Midnight is coming out spring of 2026, then we're probably not getting TBC till next autumn or next winter. That's awesome. It's not awesome. We're riding a shark. Yeah, for some reason we are, in fact, riding a shark. We're riding a shark, and I like that we're, like, sitting in, like, this super casual, like, position on it. We got our leg crossed. We're just chilling. We're very casual about sitting on the shark. It's like we do this all the time, obviously. Oh, this is working really good. Yeah. I like how well this is working so far. Do I have to target them? Is that what it is? I think I have to target them. I thought I could just do it directionally, but it doesn't seem to work like that. Yeah, they have to be targeted. Oh, this is awful. Why is this my life? Why can't I just kill them? That's all I want to do. I just want to kill them with my bare hands. Or better yet, with my weapons and my abilities. That's what I want to do. I definitely don't want to be trying to maneuver a janky shark. You know what gamers will really love? They'll really love a break from controlling their badass character so they can ride on a janky shark with one ability button to push. And sometimes the button works, and sometimes it doesn't. That's the gameplay. Oh yeah, gamers we're gonna love that. That's really cool. Get a refund. I need a refund on my shark, please. Am I done here? Can I be done with Shark? How do I get off of Shark? Where the hell am I? Okay, there we go. We pressed this button. Return to safety. Yeah, please, return us to safety. Nothing is safer than riding on the back of a shark. Midnight's supposed to be a stat squish and a class overhaul. Neither of those things are why I hate the game, so that's not going to help me. The classes are fine and the stats are fine. And it's not the reason I don't like the game. I don't like the game because I think all the gameplay is bad besides Mythic Plus. We've had this talk a billion times.
Need help? Light bless you.
What brings you here?
What can I do for you?
Naga weapons destroyed. Okay, so we're destroying weapon racks, I guess. What is this? Just a sparkly thing that we can't interact with. Okay. Ironok Stone Speaker wants you to slay Warden Vashj'ir at the clutch. Ironok's image penetrates your mind. Easy, buddy. Easy with the penetrating our mind, okay? I feel like you have to, like, ask permission before you penetrate somebody's mind. Basically, before any kind of penetration happens. You always need to get a firm affirmative, which we did not give in this case. So I feel kind of bad and used. These look like weapon racks. What's wrong with these weapon racks? Yeah, consent is critical before you penetrate somebody's mind. Not a good look, Uranak. Not a good look, buddy. We need to find more people to save. Every time I go to save somebody, another player gets to them first. It's like first come, first serve. And, okay, here we go. I've been having trouble even locating the people. Oh yeah, that one's been saved by somebody else. Let's try to get this one before they get tagged. Apparently there are quite a few other players here, which I guess shouldn't be very surprising. That's the other problem, is like, unlike vanilla questing, these sorts of quests don't allow players to spread out. So whenever 2 or 3 players end up doing the same quest, which happens frequently, the area that the quest is done in can't really support that many people doing it at once. And so you just get really slowed down, even if it's only a couple of other players, because there's nowhere to spread out and do this. It has to be done right here in this tiny little area. And there's like 6 objectives.
Well met, or the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
Who wish to speak? May the eternal sun shine on you.
Oh, guys. That's about as much Cataclysm as I can take for one day. I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to play some Classic Era Anniversary. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, we hit level 81, we're almost level 82, but honestly, this is probably the limit for me for Cataclysm in one day. How long did we make it? We made it almost 3 hours, like 2.5 hours of playing Cata. I think I'm good with that. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. I'm going to take 15. I'm going to start up a vanilla stream. We're going to play our mage on the anniversary realm. Because I feel like that's going to be a better use of my time, and it's not going to make me feel as sad. So, thank you guys for hanging out. I'd love to see you on the anniversary realms. And if not, then I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye for now.